So what has happened at HSBC today? A vast cache of leaked bank account documents for clients of HSBC's Swiss private bank between 2005 and 2007 has been handed to a group of international news organisations. In total, there are 60,000 leaked files, some of which provide details of how the bank was aware of tax avoidance behaviour and wrongdoing by some clients. The total value held in the bank accounts exceeds $100 billion for more than 100,000 wealthy clients around the world. On Monday, the news organisations published potentially damaging revelations about the bank's widespread tax avoidance practices, prompting outcry from some quarters about why governments, who've held these documents for almost 5 years, have not done more to prosecute the individuals concerned. So what are these practices that have been revealed? Well, the reports allege that HSBC's Swiss private bank provided large, untraceable bricks of cash in foreign currencies to clients of its Swiss bank and colluded with them to conceal black accounts from tax authorities. HSBC allegedly colluded with clients to conceal evidence of their Swiss bank accounts from relevant tax authorities. Code names, including Captain Kirk, Painter and Capitaine Haddock, were used to disguise the identity of some clients. The bank provided wealthy clients with credit cards to enable them to make withdrawals from Swiss bank accounts at cash points outside the UK. It also aggressively marketed schemes likely to enable wealthy European clients to avoid taxes. And what, you might ask, does HSBC say about all this? Well, the bank released a statement saying that many private banks at the time, including its own Swiss operation, had a number of clients that may not have been fully compliant with their applicable tax obligations. The bank said, "We acknowledge and are accountable for past compliance and control failures." The bank added, "We've taken significant steps over the past several years to implement reforms and exit clients who do not meet strict new HSBC standards." It added that its private bank client base had shrunk 70% and said HSBC has implemented numerous initiatives designed to prevent its banking services being used to evade taxes or launder money. So it's worth asking, what have authorities done about it? Several national tax authorities have had access to the stolen files since 2010, and some, such as France and Belgium, have recently started taking legal action against HSBC as a result. In the UK, investigations by the HMRC have resulted in about £135 million of unpaid tax, interest and penalties being handed over by some of the 30,000 British citizens involved, one of whom has been prosecuted for tax evasion. But there's growing political pressure in the UK and elsewhere for more to be done against HSBC and the clients of its Swiss operation at the time. Margaret Hodge, chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, said, "You're left wondering, as you see the enormity of what's been going on, what it actually takes to bring a tax cheat to court. If it had been a benefit cheat," she said, "it would have been up for court years ago. Now we've had only one tax cheat taken before the British courts." Speaking to the BBC Today programme, Ms Hodge also said that Lord Green, the former trade minister who previously ran HSBC, faced serious questions. Ms Hodge added, either he didn't know and he was asleep at the wheel, or he did know and he therefore was involved in dodgy tax practices. So it's difficult to say where this will end up for HSBC or for the banking industry. But what is clear is that there's already many legal and regulatory actions underway to bring this kind of practice to an end. And HSBC may say that this was stuff that was happening back in 2005, 2007, almost a decade ago, but it is clear that this is potentially damaging for the bank and is going to create a political and public outcry which is likely to last a long time, and therefore this issue is not going to go away in a hurry. Martin Arnold, Financial Times, London.